So hello YouTube, Mike the Gambling Guy here. Today we are bringing you a little bit different video. This is a video that was actually requested by one of my viewers, Doodle Dan. Thanks for the request. He actually said, how can I recover a lost bankroll playing C2 bet 4? My way. Right, and that's what I'm going to show you. So right now you're going to see that in this shoe that I'm currently playing on the Regal Castle Baccarat app. And if you're going, I'd like to try that app, how do I get that? Well, you can download it either on Apple or Android. Just look up Regal Castle Baccarat. It's right there. So the strategy that I'm using is C2 bet 4, and I'm doing it my way. So I'm not actually betting all 4. I'd actually go 3. And after taking 3 losses, then we get into what's called divide and conquer. So we're going to divide and conquer that loss. So right now I'm at a $3 unit. It's just the unit that I'm playing with. And you can see I've got a $33 loss. Because these, as the shoe is already out here, I inputted the information. The importance of playing C2 bet 4 on the app is that you're always in line with the shoe. I mean, a death square can come at any point if you're just kind of randomly jumping into a shoe and just starting to play a shoe. So it's important that you're actually in line with the shoe, what's going on with the shoe. So here I jumped into this one that was going a 2x2, and then all of a sudden I get into it, it starts going into a chop, then it goes back to the 2x2, and then that's what bit me. So this one actually continued to be a death square. So here, instead of being a player on the next one, it actually ended up being a banker. So anytime that I get a death square when I'm playing C2 bet 4 my way, I'm out of there. Because the chances of that pattern repeating, Baccarat loves repeating patterns. So if it did go loss, 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 and then took a win that I wasn't participating in because I only go 3 deep, then I might stick around the shoe as long as it was like this one. This was only in the 16th or 17th hand, and then I would wait for 2 confirmations that I could have won my bets rather quickly. And if that happened, then I'll play that shoe. Sure, we'll give it another try. And we're going to divide and conquer that loss. So let's go ahead and do that now. So we know we've got a $33 loss. If we wanted to divide that, well, that would be basically $17, right? So I could be playing a $17 unit. Well, if you want to play a $17 unit, I'm going to click delete here because we're going to go find another shoe. But let's just go ahead and let's just put this at $17. Right, so now it's saying, well, now you're risking $1,235. Well, I'm not really. What I am risking is I've got a $17 base bet. My next bet would be $51 and then $119. So if you add all this up, that's what I'm risking, right? So a little less than $200 is actually what I was risking. And then if I would happen to suffer a loss here, well, then we divide and conquer again. Right, so we take our 33 plus this, whatever this number ends up being. Do the math when we get there. Hopefully we don't get there. Hopefully we actually recover it. But if the worst case would happen, then I would actually divide that number by 6 times, right? And now I'm gonna recover that based on six recoveries. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's go find another shoe. And I am playing on Evolution. The casino I'm playing at, I do have Evolution and Pragmatic available. I do enjoy being on Evolution a little bit more than being on Pragmatic. The table limits are lower on Pragmatic. I mean, here I'm looking at $1 shoes. On Pragmatic, you can do it for like 10 cents. So it's a little different. I want to find a shoe that is keeping a low profile. That's not too old or too new. I mean, this one's got 4 results and a tie out there. Let's see what else we've got. Actually, wouldn't necessarily have a problem going in with something that's just running as well, because maybe that's just going to continue to run. And this one's got 6 results, but still low profile. So we're going to go ahead and put these results and see what this looks like. Gonna mute that dealer. We don't need to have the background noise. So I've got a player, banker, turn the red light on, otherwise it's gonna start thinking I'm actually playing with money. Player, player, banker, player, banker. All right, so it did have a win, and then saw 2, and then a win. That's great. That's perfect. So hopefully that perfect carries up, because now we're at a $17 unit. And then we had a player there. So now it's going to be asking for a banker. Turn that on for $17. So now we've got a $17 banker. And let's get the banker. So what happens when we get that $17? So that actually would be about half. I mean, we got a commission that we'd have to play on the banker. So then I would hopefully get the 9. Boom, we got that. So now what do we do, right? So instead of a $17 base, because we just got half of our loss back, now we actually divide and conquer that again. So let's call that $18, because we had the commission that we'd have to pay there. And we're going to call this a $9 unit. And we're going to update that. So now we're 9, 27, and 63. Right? And that's how we tackle this. So once I now get 2 $9 units, then I'm back. And actually, once I'm back, I'm actually going to be taking a withdrawal. Because now I'm at a $1,000 buy-in. 8/7. Wow, that really went wide there. Now the way that I play, I actually wouldn't be playing this for the player, right? Because I think this is going to stay in the chop. I'm not looking for this to go to a 3. If it does, that's fine. I missed out on one, right? Oh man, missed out on one. But what I don't want to do is every desk square starts with a 3 top. And if it goes to a 3, see, we would have lost that one. And that's why we play that way. So now we've got a $9 banker, and we'll give that a lick. So there's $8 and $9 on the banker. I was gonna say we get that 9 to stick. Oh, it came back up to an 8. So we're literally back, right? Well, we got 1. So we need one more $9 unit. Now, what could you do? You could divide that again. I'm just going to stick with getting 1 more $9 unit. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to mark that as a positive. And now we get 1 more $9 unit. We'll be back. So there's another banker. So now this is in streak mode. Tells you right there it's streak. I don't have a shield on. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if a tie showed up right here. Yeah, win banker. That's fine. So it's gonna keep running on banker, and let's click repeat. And see if a tie doesn't show up right here. It's a great place for one. Break that 9 to an 8. All right. Well, it went to the player. So now we got a $27 player. I don't need to do a $27 player because all I need is a $9 bet. $9 win, and we'll be back. So all I'm going to do is just do a martingale, right? I don't need to get greedy and go for another 9. 7 to a 0 to a 3. Boom. I could have got greedy, right? Absolutely could have. Fight that. Fight that urge to get greedy. Because all I needed was that $9 to get back. I didn't need to have 18. Now, if it was the place before that where I still needed 2 9s, absolutely, I'm going to go 9 to 27 to 63. Or maybe I'll go 9 to 27 to 54. Because I only needed those two 9s. I didn't need necessarily that third 9. So I wouldn't have carried out that far. Because what happens if you lose that? Well, now you're divide and conquering that. So you just dug yourself a deeper hole. So don't dig any deeper than you need to, and that's how you can recover. Even if you get within a 1 unit being down, hey, that's still a W, because now you only have to get 1 unit back. 1 unit back is easy playing C2 bet 4, right? Just don't find yourself digging a hole. But again, if you see a desk square, I like to run. I'm sorry, there's too many other shoes. I'll go play another shoe. And that was it. Keep it simple, divide and conquer, get your bankroll back, lock in your profit, and do what I'm about ready to do. Well, I am gonna go out and make another $7, and then I'm going to take an $1,100 withdrawal. So until next time, I'm Mike the Gambling Guy. I'm out.